genre.
Alright, Simon. Just as we discussed, concentrate on the silence.
You got this, Simon. You totally got this.
No way. Impossible. Can't be done.
Don't listen to him, Simon. You can do it.
Let him focus.
Just picture yourself doing it with your hands, buddy. Visualize.
Yeah, Lorelei kind of had a point. Could we just play the quiet game for about 5 seconds?
Right, sorry.
Alright, here it goes.
Holy crap!
Simon! You played that piano with your brain!
From another room.
Could you even see the piano from in there?
No, I could not. I've never done anything telekinetic without being able to see what I'm trying to move. It was stressful. I was actually worried I might accidentally blow up one of your heads or something.
Wait, that was a possibility?
Well, you did it brilliantly, Simon.
Thanks. Can I have a glass of water, please?
I haven't got any water, but I do have this bowl of vampire blood. It's just Hawaiian punch.
Charming.
Jeez, Lorelei, I had no idea you were so hardcore about Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, you got the whole training room looking like the Haunted Mansion.
Of course! Who doesn't love a bit of Halloween fun? Dressing up in costume, watching scary movies, eating candy till your stomach aches so bad you want to curl up and die. Oh, it's my favourite holiday.
I've never cared for Halloween.
Let me guess. Daddy never let you go trick-or-treating?
Father wouldn't let me do many things. Trick-or-treating was something I never asked to do.
Simon! Don't you dare tell me you've never been trick-or-treating.
I was always taught don't take candy from strangers. I never understood the addendum of don't take candy from strangers except for that one day when you totally can.
Well, you'll just have to come with me. I know all the best neighbourhoods. The ones that give you whole candy bars, none of that bite-sized bollocks.
Aren't you a little old for trick-or-treating?
Blasphemy! I already have my costume. This year I'll be going as Furiosa from Fury Road. I've been working on the metal arm since May. It's been a bit difficult because mind-controlled prosthetics aren't exactly my forte, but it's been fun trying to figure it out.
Lorelei, are you implying that you're going to amputate your own arm for a costume?
I'll put it back when I'm done.
Lorelei, I have the directions ready for your field trip.
Hooray! Thank you, Victor.
We're going on a field trip?
A haunted field trip, Mindy. I've decided to cut training early today so we can all celebrate the holiday by exploring some of the most haunted parts of McKinney City.
Is this some sort of joke? I can excuse wanting to dress up and eat candy, but you can't tell me you honestly believe in paranormal activity.
Simon, dude, don't be a buzzkill.
She's one of the world's leading scientists and engineers. How can she possibly think ghosts are real?
It's just a bit of fun. Where's your sense of adventure?
Simon's idea of adventure is watching an episode of Doctor Who out of order.
That's not true. I do plenty of adventurous things. I just don't find visiting an old abandoned house that is absolutely not haunted to be particularly exciting.
Ah, but we're actually going to an abandoned amusement park.
Oh, well, that changes everything.
Does it?
No.
Elliot, man, you okay? All this banter has been noticeably Elliot-light.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's just, well, Halloween was always kind of Gretchen's thing.
Right. Gretchen was like the queen of Halloween.
Remember how every year we'd watch Hocus Pocus and eat way too much Chinese food?
We can still do that, you know.
It would feel too weird. It's weird enough still being at the same apartment.
So what the hell are you still doing there? Move out.
I can't just leave.
Says who? If the place doesn't feel like home anymore, go find a new one that does.
I know this doesn't happen often, but I gotta agree with Gibson on this. Living in that place with all those bad memories is like taking a daily soak in bad vibes.
Maybe you guys are right.
Well, I was right. Gwen just agreed with me.
Hey, Lorelei, I think the three of us are gonna sit this one out. We need to take Elliot apartment hunting.
What, now?
No time like the present.
Yes! I love apartment hunting.
And yet you still live in Mom and Dad's basement.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
Never ever leave.
Well, you all don't know what you're missing. Come on, gang, field trip time!
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Dueling Genre Productions presents Geek by Night, Episode 17, Ghost Story, Part 1, written by Scott Carelli, Nick Jimenez, and Cassandra Fredrickson.
Onward, intrepid explorers!
Whoa, what is this place?
GPS says Funtown.
Correct as always, Vector.
Oh, I remember this place. I always wanted to go when I was a kid, but we never got a chance before they closed. Jeff cried.
I just figured they tore everything down. I had no idea it was still standing.
This place used to bring so many people joy, and now it just sits here. Unused, forgotten, alone. It's a bit sad, really.
I was gonna go with creepy, especially in the dark like this. Do you really think it's haunted, Lorelei?
Ugh.
There are certainly legends, interesting stories, unexplained phenomena. For instance, do you know why they had to close this park?
No.
They went bankrupt.
Well, yes, and also no. Why would a thriving business suddenly go bankrupt overnight? I'll tell you. They say, on a cold night such as this 20 years ago, the owner and founder, Herschel Press, dropped dead in his office of unknown causes.
Hardcore!
They also say that his sudden death lay a curse upon this place. Horrible things started happening, accidents, unexplained sightings. After a few years, despite their best efforts, the public stopped coming, and they eventually had to close.
Sounds like a drop in general maintenance quality, bad press, and a couple of lawsuits to me.
Man, Simon, you are just a ray of sunshine.
Clearly has no flair or appreciation for the theatrical.
I have plenty of flair. Don't you dare question my flair.
Oh! Did you see that?
What? What is it?
It's probably just a shadow from the flashlights or a mouse or something. Come on, guys, this is ludicrous.
Oh my god, this is so scary. I love it.
Come on, let's go see!
I'll just stay here then.
You know, it doesn't hurt to just let them have their fun.
This whole excursion is pointless, Victor.
Aren't the least bit curious?
It's probably a malfunctioning electrical circuit that an animal or something set off.
Hey, you never know. It's Halloween. Maybe today I won't be the only ghost in the machine.
Hey, Teddy.
Morning, Fred.
Veronica in yet?
She is not. But don't ask her about the interview.
What interview? The NPR interview?
Don't ask her about it.
Why? What happened with the NPR interview?
Just don't ask her about it.
Just don't ask me about what?
What happened with the NPR interview?
What happened was that Sarah Koenig wannabe was just trying to get more downloads on his crappy podcast instead of doing actual research about his damn interview subject.
Told you not to ask her about it.
So, Veronica, you've managed to become one of the most recognizable and controversial reporters McKinney City has ever had. There's even talk of CNN or MSNBC snatching you up, and you've just turned 30. Are you the next Nathan Gershwin?
Who's Nathan Gershwin?
He's a disgraced journalist with whom I have exactly two things in common. We're both journalists, and we've both worked in McKinney City. End of list.
You also both went to the same school. I remember that because it was literally the second thing you said to me during your job interview.
What was the first thing?
Hello, sir. My name is Veronica Belknap.
That was back when I was 23 and dumb, before I learned that Nathan Gershwin didn't deserve my respect.
Why don't we have respect for Nathan Gershwin? Also, really, who is Nathan Gershwin?
Nathan Gershwin worked at this station for 15 years, won us a few Emmys, even a Peabody. Also, we fired him.
Why did we do that?
He lied about a story. He put together an entire story package, and none of it was true. It was a joke.
A hilarious joke involving half a dozen lawsuits.
So Teddy fired him.
The network fired him.
It was mostly Teddy.
It was a difficult decision made by many people.
Carried out by Teddy.
It wasn't fun. He was a friend, but he's doing okay. He has a podcast now. He's a survivor.
And apparently, I'm just like him.
You're nothing like him. Nathan Gershwin fabricated a story about corporate espionage because he wanted to be famous. He wanted attention. He wanted John Hamm to play him in a movie about how courageous he was. He got attention because, well, that's all he cared about. You're getting attention because you deserve it. You put in the work, Veronica. You are twice the reporter he ever was.
Has anyone ever told you it's impolite to talk about people when they're not around?
Nathan, is that you?
And for the record, Teddy, if we're talking actors, I think I'm much more of a rugged everyman than John Hamm. Jeremy Renner, maybe.
More like Hayden Christensen.
What are you doing here, Nathan?
Come on, Teddy, why else would I be here? I've got a story to tell.
My God, Elliot, you think you have enough DVDs? You know, there's this little thing called every streaming service ever.
I like holding stuff and putting it in.
That's what she said. Sorry, Gwen.
I would have been more mad if you let that one go.
You guys totally lied to me, by the way. You said we were apartment hunting, not moving Elliot out. I am not a moving out friend. I don't even have a truck.
Who drives a truck in a city?
Someone who loves lifting couches in exchange for pizza and beer.
I really appreciate this, you guys.
Are you kidding? The sooner we get you out of here, the sooner your healing process can begin.
Oh, hey, look. Songs for Silverman. This is like Gretchen's favorite album. We saw Ben Folds live for our first anniversary.
Remember when you guys both put Landed on the mix CDs you made for each other? So much cute.
Hey, wow. Hey, here's an idea. Throw it in this garbage.
What?
That seems a little much, don't you think?
Oh, no. No. We are not doing this dance. If we gotta lose the foot, we take the whole goddamn leg.
Why not just wrap the leg and let it heal?
Or just cut off the foot? This metaphor is stupid.
Okay, look. We've been walking around, behind, and way the hell away from this topic for too long. Is Gretchen dead?
No, Jesus, don't even say that.
Is Gretchen coming back?
I don't know. I guess not. But she's not dead.
She's gone. Holding on to totems isn't moving on. In the bag.
We're not throwing her stuff away. We'll put it in storage, okay?
Fine. It goes in the bag, and the bag goes to storage. This is now the Gretchen bag. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
We should keep her shoes at my place, though. You know, to save money. Also that one black top with the white going down the front. Just to save money.
I'm not getting any EMF readings in this area.
So it's a bust?
Nonsense! The night is still young.
It's cool that you're into this stuff. I mean, I never would have guessed. It's neat.
What kind of self-respecting eccentric millionaire would I be without a proper ghost hunting kit?
Wonder why this thing turned on. More importantly, I wonder if it's okay to ride.
I'd highly advise against that, Mindy.
Oh, come on! Where's your sense of adventure? You sound like Simon. You'll probably get tetanus and die. Come on!
Oh, alright. Aha!
I love carousels. They're my favorite.
I was always more of a roller coaster girl myself.
Thrill seeker, huh? That makes sense. You know, with the super science, whatever the hell, and the ghost hunting.
I suppose. Death is the last great adventure, the final frontier.
Have you ever seen anything like restless spirits or orbs or whatever?
No, I haven't. But just because I haven't seen them doesn't mean they don't exist. There are a plethora of things that humanity cannot empirically witness, yet they exist just the same. Waiting for us to figure it out. People get uncomfortable when I bring up things like spirits or ghosts or the afterlife, but science is supposed to make people a bit uncomfortable. Because she's so much bigger than just us. She's a lot like God in that respect.
You refer to science as a woman?
And God. Both bad bitches everyone's trying to put a ring on but can't be tamed.
Nathan, I'm not messing around here. You've got 3 minutes to be out of my studio before I call the cops.
I have a story, Teddy. A good one. I was going to use it for the
podcast, but it's just too special. It deserves to be on the air.
Your generosity is noted. Please, get the hell out of here.
You know, Veronica, I'm a big fan of your work. You really know how to cut right to the bone of a story. No pomp, no flash. I respect that, I really do.
Thanks, I made them all up with my brain so I can be famous.
Oh, funny, she's funny, Teddy. You need to give her some human interest stuff soon because she is funny.
It's been 3 minutes, Nathan.
What? It's been maybe 1.
We're on my time.
Look, Teddy, I keep up with the industry. I may be holed up in my garage talking about alligators living in the sewers, but you guys are in 4th place. 4th! Your numbers are falling like Icarus if you took 2 shots of whiskey before taking off. And don't tell me you have a plan because you would have done it by now. This is my comeback, Teddy. This is Nathan Gershwin's redemption story. Even if I was covering a cat fashion show, it would get action. But what I brought for you today, it's going to change the world literally. I could have gone to CNN, BuzzFeed, wherever. I chose GSE because you guys are my home team. Always will be. So, Teddy, you gotta ask yourself, do you feel like going viral today or laying off half your staff tomorrow? Your choice.
You have 5 minutes.
Teddy?
I only need 3. My time.
She forgot her hoodie.
What?
Her hoodie, with her college on it. She's had it since before we met. She used to wear it on lazy days. Every time I open the closet, I see it hanging, and I don't know. I don't know why she left it.
Elliot.
If she wasn't in trouble, if she wasn't taken, if nothing was wrong, why would she leave it, you know? I don't get that. I don't get why
Elliot,
she would...
stop.
I'll never know, will I? If she's okay, if she's alive, I'll never really know.
No. We probably won't. But... you know in Dark Knight Rises where Alfred's in Rome or whatever and he sees Bruce sitting at a table across from him. I think about 5 years from now just seeing Gretchen at a cafe or shopping at a store and maybe she has red hair or maybe it's super long now and I don't say anything. She doesn't even notice me, but I just know she's okay.
That movie sucked so hard.
It really did.
Why did he want to use the radio booth?
I didn't ask.
Why is he even still in the building, Teddy?
I don't know.
Ugh, give me a break.
Veronica, I don't know, all right? Look, we went to college together. We started at the station together. I want... everybody deserves a second chance.
All right. We good out there?
Ready when you are.
I can't believe this.
If this blows up in my face, we pull the plug immediately and go straight to a jazz playlist. The listeners won't even notice. You're live, Nathan.
Happy Halloween, everyone. This is Nathan Gershwin, returning to GSE after a short hiatus to bring a startling news story that will redefine mankind's relationship with both life, death, and the world beyond.
Ah, crap. Sorry, Victor. Dropped the phone. Thought I saw. That's not possible.
For as long as we have known death as the inevitable conclusion of life, man has wondered what becomes of us afterwards. Does the mind stop? What about the soul? And once our lives have ended, can those who have left us come back to the world of the living?
All right, play the jazz.
No, wait! Look!
What the hell are those?
They're, they look like...
Ladies and gentlemen, reports have come in from all over the city of the ghostly forms of the long dead being seen by the living.
I'll get it. I'm gonna have to break these kids' hearts and tell them we don't have any candy. Guys, you're gonna want to take a look at this.
Guys? Guys, you need to come over here now.
Stop being such a dweeb, Simon.
Seriously, you need to come see this.
We know you don't want to be here. Stop messing around.
I'm not, I swear.
Oh, fine, we're coming.
Help us go back, they say. What do they mean? And if they mean what we assume they mean, that the spirits of the dead wish to return to life, this reporter can't help but wonder, what state must heaven and hell be in that it can no longer contain the restless souls of the dead? More as this story develops.
It's a trick. He's screwing with us. Shut him down.
Help us go back.
Look at that one, in the front. It's Gail Jessup. She was murdered last year. Veronica, we ran that story.
This can't be happening. It's impossible. Teddy, what are we gonna do?
Are you kidding? We're gonna be rich.
What's up, Gib?
Quick question. Do these look like ghosts to you?
Jeez.
Okay, cool. So I'm not insane.
What seems to have you all in a tizzy, Simon?
I mean, if you missed it so much, you could have just...
You can see that, right?
This is absolutely... Huh.
There's more of them! Look, they're everywhere!
Incredible.
How can this be happening? This can't be happening. Ghosts aren't real. There has to be some kind of explanation.
This is insane. Awesome, definitely awesome, but totally insane.
Waited so long. I've never stopped looking. Now that I found proof.
Lorelei? Where's she going?
No idea.
I've never seen her like that.
She might be in shock.
I don't think that was shock. That was something else. Lorelei?
I just saw one of the ghosts, but... Can't be. Could it?
What is it, Lorelei? What's wrong?
It's him! It's really him!
Wait. Do you recognize one of the ghosts?
Oh, yes. That one there. That's Henry. That's my husband.
Geek by Night is executive produced by Scott Carelli and Nick Jimenez. Co-executive produced by Cassandra Fredrickson. Associate produced by Patreon member David Jeffries and Leaper182. Starring Chris O'Connor as Jeff Gibson, Ray Ruzzo as Gwen Allen, Matt Maassel as Elliot Markowitz, Andrew Ball as Simon Holt, Morgan Spencer as Mindy Gibson, Naomi Wong as Lorelei Swift, and Jay Malone as Victor Conrad. Also starring Rachel Banks as Veronica Belknap, Brian Brown as Nathan Gershwin, Joe Stofko as Teddy, Kevin Couto as Fred, Nicholas Andrew Louie as Henry, and Rachel Gatlin as Mystery Woman. Additional voice work by Debbie Gatton, Chris Zito, Hayley Johnson, Lindsey Lorraine, and Nolan Tashjian. Casting by Chelsi Kern. Ghost Story is written by Scott Carelli, Nick Jimenez, and Cassandra Fredrickson. Directed by Cassandra Fredrickson. Edited by Scott Carelli. Geek by Night theme by Zach Gibson. Original score and final mix by Scott Toffey. Credits read by Brian Brown. Geek by Night created by Scott Carelli. All characters in this work are entirely fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Copyright 2016 Dueling Genre Productions. Thanks for listening.